Okay. Need to check my mic works. Okay. Need to check my mic works. Okay. Yep, having a muted microphone does not help anything. Yippee. Okay, so I'm gonna be playing Jurassic World Evolution 2. I do actually really like this game. Okay, so just a mic check. Okay, so just a mic check. Yep, microphone is working. Okay. I'm gonna go in the chat and I'm gonna say hi. I do have chat open on my other monitor. So what we're gonna do today, we're gonna open Sandbox. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a load of Caesars. Make it starve, because we need to have that. Danger to gas. Escape needs to be low. I think that's what we do with escapes. Vehicle graphic. Okay. I'm just gonna turn this off, so it's gonna be like a fun little thing. Have some nice calm weather. Right, let's go. This is actually gonna be really fun, because I do play this game like normally. This is actually gonna be really fun. Yep. Just a quick mod check, come on my guys. I need to check that it's like working. Okay. I'm gonna make like my own custom thing. Should I put it in the corner? No, I'm not gonna put it in the corner. I'm gonna go like over here. I'm gonna put it right there. Then we're gonna use like these big, luxurious paths. This is gonna be good. Trust me, trust me. Like, trust the process. It's gonna get good. But just, brain, please work. So I am gonna have this on everything, so I can see everything. I feel like. What do you mean guests are unable to visit? There we go. So. Do they just, like, spawn in? Do they actually work through though? That's funny. Sorry, I'm coughing quite a bit today. I'll be fine. So first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set up a nice motion saw pit. Not pit, like a pond. Don't know what it's called. Some stupid. It's stupid. I've seen all the movies though. Really good movies. Would recommend watching them if you haven't seen them. So this is gonna be like the first thing that they see. I'm gonna add bits. So I got really close to the mic there. I'm gonna add like lots of details and fun little things in here to just make this the absolute best park I can possibly make. So first thing, if I'm gonna add that down real quick, I need to find the Jurassic like park sign. That's what I want to find. The sign. To be honest, it might be in here. I don't know, but I'm gonna put some of these down. I swear I thought that tail was moving. So we're gonna go 1, 2. Not in the park. Absolute dummy. Then you are gonna go right here. Then what we're gonna do, where's the little flighty thing? Where are they? I demand they be summoned. I actually can't see. I'm blind. That's why I am. By the way, if I sound a bit weird, my microphone is a bit weird at the moment. Here they are. I am so done. Then I'm gonna add a clip of fountains around. Should make it look nice. Then we're just gonna put some of them down. So, first things that we're going to do, before we even put any dinosaurs in it, I'm going to go into a little water section. That's so Britishly. Jesus Christ. Then, I'm just going to shove. I'm going to go in the water. There we go. I'm just going to shove a bunch of these down. Everywhere. That was the wrong one. Damn it. Just gonna shove a bunch of these down. Oh. Lag. I feel like having a bunch of lights down just makes it look better, personally. I will finish that pit in a minute. I've got to add some more stuff for the guests. I'm going to put some emergency shelter down, just in case the dinosaurs think it's a good idea to break free and run around, which would not be very fun for them. I find it hilarious. They're just like running for their lives with dinosaurs. Just, nom nom nom. I find it hilarious. I can't speak. I don't physically. I can't speak today. Today. Man, oh hell no. So we're gonna have an extra path going to the hotels. I'm gonna put some hotels all along here. So it's not gonna be exactly like the movie, like the first one, Jurassic World, not Jurassic Park. But I'm gonna make it similar. There's gonna be some things that might look somewhat like it. Like this. This is like my version of Main Street. Main Street. I'm gonna shut off the stream in a bit because I can't speak. So yeah. That's my plan. It's the plan. To just make my own Jurassic World. Really, just have fun. I might get into some other games a bit later. Wait, you can just like... Oh damn, the lag. I hate lag. Lag is just annoying. Might be my favorite tree in the game, to be honest. Over here, I'm gonna like hide it away. That's where all the stuff is gonna be. So, right here, this is where the control center, is. Have a little bit of a wiggly path. Who doesn't love a wiggly path? And we're gonna use these trees to like hide it. Just realised it's a bit of delay on the stream. I'm like 30 seconds ahead of you guys. Okay, we're going to drop some dinosaurs in this place. We're gonna have one singular mosasaur in here. Gonna make it bleed. Bleed. That's what it's gonna be. I might change it with that. Actually, I kind of want to keep them a little bit weak. Oh, no, he dropped my Pepsi. That would have been tragic.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an ichthyosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a mosasaurus to the park.
Whenever it rains, I just open the shelters, because why not?
Ichthyosaurus to the park.
Just another in there. I can change all of this. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an ichthyosaurus to the park.
Okay,
Ichthyosaurus
they
to
have
the park.
no food right now, so I gotta fix that. I wanna have a lot of fish in here, because that's just funny. You know, have you have fish going everywhere all the time? I'm like, where did fish come from? I'm not funny. Don't know why I try. Might do a Benny Bust Up stream. If you guys know what game that is.
Tourists to the park.
Gonna add some more stuff in there, like decoration. This might be the biggest mosasaur like pit I've ever made in this game. I make one every time, and this still might be the biggest. Okay, so like right here, just gonna add some rocks, because why not? Who doesn't love some rocks? I have an idea. This can either go really well or really, really badly. We'll put some sand in here.
Ichthyosaurus to the park.
Okay, this is my idea. Oh, this might go badly. Off first. T-Rexes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Ichthyosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Tyrannosaurus Rex to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Ichthyosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Tyrannosaurus Rex to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Ichthyosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Ichthyosaurus to the park.
1 second. Just doing something.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Ichthyosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an Ichthyosaurus to the park. Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an ichthyosaurus to the park.
Right, I'm gonna put something in the chat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome an ichthyosaurus to the park.